Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 335 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It's Friday, May 9th, 2025, and we did not meet our sales goal, but I met lots of other goals today. So quite happy about that. Going to celebrate the wins, celebrated the wins this morning with friends in Motivation in Minutes. It was so cool to hear everybody's wins, and they were all so different, and it was really cool. Let's see. I am reset to 0. The shipping is done. I had just an enormous amount of hiccups today. Yeah. So on the way to the gym, there was a tractor trailer in the road, and the road was blocked, and I had to go around, and I was late, and then I didn't feel well when I got back. And then I missed the postman this morning, and we had to re-record an episode, our Nashville meetup episode. A new one will be coming out that is much better quality, because the first one just, not great. Yeah, so there was a lot of like little trials and tribulations today. Nothing that, stopped me or had the potential to ruin a day. So that's pretty cool. I recorded an episode the other day just called Keep Moving, and that's what I did today. I just kept moving, and things kept getting better and better and better. So happy for that. Hopefully you are all reset to 0. I am going to call out my friends on this Friday because I don't want you losing sight of it for the weekend. Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Judith R., Pam of Whimsy and Such, Becky of Becky Consigns, Lee of Lee Phillips 4191, Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller, Mr. C Chats, and Molly. Weekends are an especially important time to reset to 0. I mean, think about this. You don't want to, if you don't work the weekends, you don't want to come in on Monday and just come into a mess. You don't even want to get out of bed on Monday. That's hard enough as it is. Don't do that to yourself. If you work the weekends, make it more pleasant for yourself and reset to 0. If you're like me and you have people sometimes just pop over to visit, I love doing the reset to 0 in my house, because that means at any point in time, we can totally, I'm not embarrassed to have anybody come in my house, and it's fine. I mean, that is a really cool feeling. I like that a lot. Like, I don't have to put anything away, or I don't know if anybody else is doing that in their house, but it is a pretty darn good feeling just to, if my uncle pops in, or, whoever, it doesn't matter, come on in, make yourself at home. All right. So today I wanted to talk about, again, The Gifts of Imperfection, the book I'm reading by Brene Brown. It is just, I'm reading it, I think, for the 3rd time now. It's just really speaking to me, as it has several members of our community. And in it, she references Leonard Cohen's song, which I had never heard, called Anthem. But there is a line in the song, and I'll link up the song in the show notes, because it's actually pretty cool. And it is, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And it really relates back to, perfection, how that might interfere with vulnerability, and how we can relate to other people. And, it's those cracks, it's those vulnerabilities, it's those things that aren't just perfect and surface, that have the potential to be the most beautiful and be the most relatable. Right. I was thinking about some things that I've been through, and, I found the blessing in a lot of difficult things, because I'm now able to, share that with people. I'm able to relate. I'm able to help other people that are in similar circumstances, and really have the insight. If I had just, glossed over a difficulty, ignored it, didn't talk about it or share it, the light didn't get in. Nobody would know that. It would look perfect on the surface. And that would definitely remove the potential for, different connections and the ability to help people. So, um, I'm not a perfectionist. I am an overachiever, but not a perfectionist. But there are a lot of perfectionists. A lot of us, don't want to do something or start something until the situation is perfect or the time is perfect, or um, maybe we don't want to, release something, a podcast, a book, a piece of art until it's perfect, a song. We don't want to do this, and we get stuck in the perfectionist mindset. And you know, one of the things that social media has taught me, all right, I'm on a social media diet, but one of the things that social media has taught me is that, we could have, and I've talked about this, we could have the perfect post, reel, short, whatever, the perfectly designed, beautiful post that is taken forever. And it's just so perfect and it's so beautiful. And it has all of the hallmarks of something that should be very engaging. And it gets crickets. It is the things that have cracks in them, right? The no makeup, I just lost my mind. I'm recording this and it's kind of blurry and it's not perfect. It's you know, just just the everyday things that people can absolutely relate to. Those are the ones everybody wants to see. And I think that's a really good relatable example of how, we all want to connect with something real, not something, beautiful and perfect and just surface. So that's what I was thinking about. Go listen to the song. All the lyrics are really beautiful. But yeah, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. So think about that next time, maybe you're glossing over something, or you're just like embarrassed of maybe an imperfection, um, something you haven't really acknowledged or addressed. Think about that for a second. Think about maybe how the light can get in on that one, and how you can use that experience going forward to create something beautiful, to find a reason for what happens, to find the good in the struggle. All right, I think that's enough for today. I will see you on day 336 of Reseller Reflections. Night night.